Miss Bridgerton!
Oh, pardon me.
Forgive me.
Bassett! Bridgerton! Come here, old friend! This is my sister.
Bridgerton Season 3 should tell a different story for Eloise, breaking away from what happened in the book. Season 2 missed a big chance by not addressing the breakup of a certain couple. In Season 3, it's important to explain why one of Queen Charlotte's romances didn't work out. People are curious about Francesca's absence in Season 1, and here are all the answers and details we know about Season 3. With Bridgerton Season 3 scheduled for release in 2024, there's a romantic storyline from Queen Charlotte's past that fans hope to learn more about.
How did she become a child if she's not married?
I do not know. But I will find out.
You must. Otherwise, how can we make sure it never happens to us? We have accomplishments to acquire.
While Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, acts as a prequel to the main series, there's anticipation that Season 3 might shed light on one of Queen Charlotte's beloved romances. The historical romance series, based on Julia Quinn's novels, focuses on the love lives of the 8 siblings in the Bridgerton family during Regency-era London. Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, explores Queen Charlotte's complicated romance with King George III. Despite the time gap between Queen Charlotte and Bridgerton, there are connections between the two narratives. Shared characters like Lady Danbury, Violet Bridgerton, and Brimsley bridge the gap. Although Queen Charlotte's story concluded, unresolved elements, particularly in the romance between Brimsley and Reynolds, might find resolution in Season 3. Season 3 has an opportunity to reveal the fate of Brimsley and Reynolds, who were central to Queen Charlotte's storyline. Brimsley served as Charlotte's attendant and keeper of secrets in both series. Queen Charlotte showed Brimsley's deepening connection with Reynolds, King George's attendant, resulting in a forbidden love affair. The lack of a clear resolution to their romance, especially with Reynolds' absence in Bridgerton, has left fans eager for answers. In the final scene of Queen Charlotte, Brimsley and Reynolds are seen dancing together, but the moment fades, showing Brimsley dancing alone. This, coupled with Reynolds' absence in Bridgerton, suggests a separation between the two characters. Actor Hugh Sachs, who portrays Brimsley, mentioned a deleted scene where Brimsley would meet an older Reynolds, providing closure to their story. However, this scene was cut, leaving the fate of Brimsley and Reynolds open-ended and prompting fans to hope for clarity in Bridgerton Season 3. Seasons 1 and 2 introduced viewers to most of the Bridgerton siblings, but Francesca, the 6th sibling, played by Ruby Stokes, was notably absent. The Netflix series, based on Julia Quinn's romance novels, follows each book's focus on a different Bridgerton sibling. While Daphne's story, the 4th sibling, was featured in the first book, The Duke and I, the show deviated from the source material by following Anthony in Season 2, and will continue with Colin in Season 3 instead of Benedict. Francesca's story is slated for Season 6. Despite being the 6th child, Francesca's limited presence in Seasons 1 and 2 raises questions about her whereabouts. The show vaguely mentions that she is away, offering little explanation for her absence. In the books, Francesca has a more prominent role, with the 6th installment dedicated to her story. The absence of her minor storylines in the show leaves fans wondering about Francesca's activities during Seasons 1 and 2 and why she is away. Francesca, the 6th sibling in the Bridgerton family, was notably absent during Seasons 1 and 2 of the Netflix series. In the Season 1 finale, it's mentioned that Francesca spent most of the year in Bath and would return home soon. This absence is briefly explained, suggesting she might have been away for educational purposes or with extended family. While Francesca only briefly appeared in Season 1, her limited presence prompted questions about her whereabouts. In Season 2, Francesca is still largely absent, only appearing in 3 episodes. The showrunners chose to keep her scenes within the family gatherings to address her absence. The actress, Ruby Stokes, who portrayed Francesca in Seasons 1 and 2, had to pull out of Season 2 due to previous commitments to another Netflix series, Lockwood & Company. She was subsequently recast with Hannah Dodd for Season 3. Francesca's story is expected to unfold in Bridgerton Season 6, where she eventually marries Michael Sterling, the 9th Earl of Kilmartin. Their love story begins amidst Francesca's impending marriage to Michael's cousin, revealing unexpected feelings between them. Francesca's character is described as mysterious and enigmatic, and fans of Julia Quinn's novels are eager to see her story unfold in the series. Hannah Dodd, the new actress playing Francesca, expressed her excitement and dedication to the role. She read 6 of the Bridgerton novels to prepare for the character and acknowledged the expectations of Francesca's portrayal. Dodd is eager to bring the 6th Bridgerton child to life and considers Francesca's storyline beautiful. Despite the challenges, she is committed to doing her best in the role and looks forward to contributing to the success of Bridgerton. Eloise's quest to discover Lady Whistledown's identity dominated both seasons 1 and 2, distinguishing her from Julia Quinn's books. While the TV series maintained some fidelity to the source material by featuring different sibling stories, it also allowed for more exploration of individual characters. Eloise, in particular, underwent significant changes in seasons 1 and 2 that deviated from her book counterpart. In Quinn's novels, Eloise is portrayed as a relatively content spinster, always close to Penelope Featherington. However, Bridgerton's adaptation provided more flexibility in shaping Eloise's character. Season 2 events, including her debut in society and the strained relationship with Penelope, contributed to a portrayal that diverged from the book version. These alterations in Eloise's character make it imperative for Bridgerton Season 3 to continue developing and embracing these changes. With that being said, Bridgerton Season 2 took Eloise on a different path than her book counterpart. In the novel To Sir Philip with Love, Eloise escapes to Gloucestershire after Marina's death, establishing an epistolary relationship with Sir Philip. However, the TV series set up a unique trajectory for Eloise, deviating from the book's reasoning and eliminating the Bridgertons' connection to Marina's family. Eloise's focus in the show shifted to investigating Lady Whistledown, providing her with a purpose and abilities that her book version never had. Throughout seasons 1 and 2, Eloise expressed a desire to pursue more than traditional debutante activities. Her investigation into Lady Whistledown not only showcased the limitations for women in education and exploration, but also gave her a distinct purpose. The revelation of Lady Whistledown's identity at the end of Season 2 changed Eloise's relationship with Penelope and validated her abilities, making her more focused than her book counterpart. The series wisely diverged from Eloise's book storyline, allowing for a richer exploration of her character. The conflict between Eloise and Penelope in Season 2 altered their dynamic, providing an opportunity for them to discover their individual identities and deepen their friendship. This departure from the book plot enriches the characters, making them more multidimensional and engaging. Unlike the books, the TV series allows Eloise and Penelope to navigate their relationship independently, adding complexity to their characters. And many of us think Bridgerton's Eloise deserves a storyline that does justice to her character, unlike her book version, where she chooses her fate out of fear of being a spinster. The TV show wisely distances itself from such a narrative, allowing Eloise to express clear wishes against courtship and finding a husband. By doing so, Netflix's Bridgerton can let Eloise choose love freely, possibly after discovering her purpose in life. While Philip Crane serves as Eloise's romantic interest in To Sir Philip with Love in the books, this connection loses its logic in the TV series due to Marina's involvement with Colin and her ties to the Featheringtons. Eloise's disdain for the Tun remains a commonality, but there are numerous potential romantic interests in London who share this sentiment. Theo from Season 2, whom Eloise bonded with over women's rights, is one possibility. However, their complex histories and societal norms would complicate a relationship. Eloise could explore new romantic connections, especially after finding and pursuing her purpose, aligning with her desires in the series. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.